You are probably used to washing your hands several times a day. It is a basic, ingrained part of our daily hygiene. But right after you finish scrubbing, you likely reach into your pocket and grab a piece of hardware that hasn't been washed in months. Look at this comparison. On the left is a standard, seemingly clean smartphone, and on the right is a petri dish revealing what is actually living on that screen. Routine swab tests show that the average mobile phone carries more bacteria than a public restroom toilet seat. This diagram shows exactly how that happens. You touch a contaminated surface, like a public door handle, and the bacteria transfers to your hands. From your hands, it migrates directly onto your phone screen. Later, when you make a call, you press that exact same screen right against your cheek. Breaking this biological transfer cycle requires a specific chemical sanitization method and a sustainable daily maintenance routine. Step 1 is gathering the correct supplies. In this layout, you need exactly 2 clean microfiber cloths and a bottle of 70% isopropyl alcohol. Notice the strict exclusions: bleach and standard window cleaners. You must use a 70% alcohol solution. Stronger concentrations evaporate too quickly to successfully break down bacterial cell walls. A 70% mixture provides the exact water-to-alcohol ratio needed to properly sanitize the surface. Applying anything harsher, like glass cleaners, bleach, or 100% alcohol, will ruin modern touchscreens. This diagram shows a microscopic cross-section of a phone display. Notice the thin top layer just above the glass. That is an oleophobic coating. It is oil repellent, preventing fingerprints from smudging the glass. Aggressive chemicals will permanently strip this essential layer off the hardware. Now that your materials are set, physically prepare the device. Unplug your phone from all charging cables and power banks. You never want to introduce liquids near an active electrical connection. Next, hold down the physical side buttons until the device is completely powered down. This prevents short circuits if moisture enters the device and stops you from accidentally pressing buttons or deleting apps during the wiping process. Finally, pull the phone completely out of its protective case. Grime, dead skin, and bacteria naturally accumulate in the hidden seams where the edges of the case meet the hardware. By selecting the correct chemicals and physically prepping an uncased, powered-down device, you guarantee the phone is sanitized without risking any permanent hardware damage. With the preparation complete, we can start the physical cleaning phase. The focus here is to completely remove macro-level dirt before treating the microscopic bacteria. Take your first clean microfiber cloth and perform a dry polish. Wipe the front screen, the back panel, and the camera lenses. This initial dry pass picks up loose debris, skin oils, and abrasive pocket lint. If you skip this step and immediately apply liquid, you will grind those tiny abrasive particles directly into the glass and cause permanent scratching. Now we move to sanitization. The strict rule is to never spray your liquid directly onto the device. Direct spraying causes liquid pooling, which allows moisture to seep straight into your speaker grills and charging ports. Instead, take your second microfiber cloth and lightly dampen just one specific corner with your 70% alcohol solution. Apply that damp corner to the glass. Use gentle, sweeping circular motions to wipe the front display, the back panel, and the outer edges. Monitor the screen carefully as you wipe. The alcohol trail should evaporate almost instantly behind your cloth. If the liquid sits wet on the screen for more than a second or two, you have applied too much solution. Following this exact sequence, a mechanical dry wipe to clear abrasives, followed by a controlled chemical application with rapid evaporation, kills the surface bacteria completely, while keeping the internal electronics safe from water damage. The hardware is now clean, but we have to address the surrounding accessories that harbor the exact same bacteria. Take that same damp section of your microfiber cloth and repeat the entire wet sanitization process on your protective phone case. Scrub both the exterior back and the interior shell. Placing a freshly sanitized device back into a contaminated, untreated protective shell creates an immediate failure point. The bacteria will simply transfer right back to the hardware. Let both the phone and the case sit on a clean surface to air dry completely before you attempt to reassemble them. Now we lock in a preventative daily routine. The first behavioral adjustment is a strict rule: permanently ban all phone usage in the bathroom. Second, build the habit of washing your hands thoroughly before engaging in long, continuous scrolling sessions on the touchscreen. Finally, execute a 30-second nightly wipe. Keep a dry microfiber cloth near your nightstand for a quick pass over the glass to remove the day's skin oils before plugging the device in to charge. By pairing your deep clean with these daily behavioral adjustments, you effectively neutralize the ongoing biological accumulation on your device. Look at this side-by-side comparison of the final reassembled device. On the right, you see the clear physical result of the sanitization process. The surface bacteria has been successfully removed, and because we use the correct chemical ratio, the factory oleophobic coating has been perfectly preserved. If you followed these steps and successfully achieved a crystal clear screen, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. We also want to know your starting point. Leave a comment below with the exact length of time you went without cleaning your device prior to watching this tutorial. Keep your microfiber cloth nearby. Maintaining these results depends on your daily habits, turning this deep clean into a permanent standard of hygiene.